Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am in Eden's Garden again. Today I'm doing Winona's Freetime events, and I actually think this is going to be very interesting. I like Winona's character and all that, so let's go.
What a joke.
I must have close to 1,000 unread emails in my inbox. 1,000 unread emails? Ask her about it. Are these emails in relation to your job? Yes and no.
Eh?
Sheesh.
About a third of them are actually worth my time. Otherwise, it's startup companies trying to strike a partnership, or my clan leader bragging about my work ethic. Is your clan leader involved in your company? Barely. That doesn't stop her from having an opinion, though. Not sure what exactly I should say to that. Wenona complained about the various ways her clan leader would nag her. In all honesty, this lady just sounds like a doting grandma. Would you like to give Wenona a present? Yes.
What can I say?
Thanks for the gift. I'll definitely be using this. Remind me to get you something in the future. Wenona liked your present.
Okay.
I've been thinking, what does it take for the ultimate entrepreneur to earn that sort of title?
Oh, really?
Doubting my abilities already? That's fine. I welcome a bit of curiosity. Observe.
Eh?
As she said that, she began to roll up her sleeve. A bear had been tattooed on her left arm. Stripes and arrows encircled the animal, weaving in and out in a mesmerizing pattern. Like what you see? It's impressive, to say the least. From what I remember in school, bear tattoos are usually a symbol of leadership?
Focus.
A bear tattoo symbolizes leadership, right? My business acumen surpasses that of everyone else in my clan, even the leader herself. Hand me $100 and I'll turn it into $1 million.
I see.
What's the method behind it? Your success, I mean.
Let me see.
Method? I'd say there is no one method to success. It's more like a complicated web of skills.
Right.
Those being?
Nope.
Nothing you could grasp.
Come again?
What do you mean? I'm saying you aren't smart enough.
Hey.
What the? If you actually had the brains for a business, a few key things about you would be different. For instance, I wouldn't have had to introduce myself. Is she just bitter I didn't recognize her?
Now.
Consider it a quirk, though, the absent-mindedness. Most people assume a debater would be knowledgeable in many topics. So it's surprisingly charming when the ultimate debater knows next to nothing.
That's not it.
I just scrape everything from memory once I've won a competition. It's how I prepare for the next. If anything, don't you think it's pretty ironic to call me ignorant when you don't know what it's like to be a debater?
Nope.
Huh?
Unlike the average debater, who spends most of their time wasting away as a second-rate political commentator, when they aren't attending useless competitions, that is.
You can't keep me down.
As the CEO of the country's largest agricultural company, I can expect a noteworthy debate every day. Comparatively, people like yourself have it much easier.
Welp.
There's your answer.
Eh?
You want to know what sort of skills are required for success, so I gave you an example.
Love it.
Conversation skills. Knowing how to navigate any kind of exchange. In our case, an argument goes hand in hand with turning a profit.
You think?
I wouldn't consider that much of an argument.
Oh, really?
True, you buckled a lot faster than I was expecting. In doing so, you forfeited any power you had in the conversation. Were we two rivaling companies, shareholders would have interpreted that as a sign of weakness. and deemed you the more volatile investment. In the world of business, the winner is the one who gets the last laugh.
Honestly?
All that being said, I'm completely indifferent to debaters. I don't care whether or not you recognize my name either.
Seriously?
Then why the hell did you treat me like an idiot?
What can I say?
Because our companies were competing for investors. Her clan believes she exhibits commendable leadership skills as indicated by the bear tattoo on her left arm. When asked about her method to success, she spoke about getting the last laugh and tried to make an example out of me and my talent. Wenona's pursuing the pantry, a scowl etched on her face. This new batch is just as terrible as the first. These fruits have clearly been sourced overseas. Speaking of food, I'm kind of hungry. Grab a snack. Ignoring Wenona, I treated myself to one of the snacks in the fridge. Okay, but I want to talk to her.
Oof.
There's still some food on your face.
Huh?
Is there? On your left cheek. Crap. Using the fridge's reflective surface as a mirror, I wiped my cheek with the back of my hand. Would you like to give Wenona a present? Okay. It doesn't look particularly high quality,
Let me see.
but I think there's something charming about it. I'll accept it for now. Wenona liked your present. You know, I'm actually the youngest person to ever appear on the cover of Rich People's Digest. They gave me a 5-hour interview. They didn't even give the CEO of Stella Dalla that kind of treatment.
Shocking.
Of course, he's nothing but a caffeine peddler. My company actually contributes something to society. I still don't get it. She's the CEO of a company which owns 90% of the country's farmland. And yet, I've never heard her name until now. She's the killer.
Let me see.
What do you usually have for breakfast?
Come again?
That's a random question. You don't know? Of course I do. It's wheat flakes.
Oh, really?
Wheat flakes, huh? Not my personal go-to, but it's a popular cereal. I would know. The wheat used to make it is produced by my company's farms.
Eh?
Welp.
What do you usually have for lunch?
Stop.
Hold on.
Seriously?
What? You don't know your favorite lunch either?
No.
I just...
Oof.
It's fine, not everyone has a personality.
Ugh.
Maple roasted squash.
Wow.
That's what you normally have for lunch? Yes. Are you going to say your company is the main producer of squash too?
What can I say?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Jeez.
Seriously? Almost every piece of food you've eaten in the last 4 years was produced by my company. In other words, you can thank me for the food on your plate. I definitely don't remember that being mentioned on the packaging.
That's...
If that's what you're telling me... If what you're telling me is true, how come I don't know your company's name? By all intents and purposes, it should be public knowledge.
Nope.
It is public knowledge, we just don't draw unnecessary attention to it. Consumers resent businesses who are too in their face. A successful business will quietly integrate itself into people's lives and become an unseen part of their daily cycle. Take yourself as an example. Even though you didn't know it, you've been supporting my company for years.
You can't keep me down.
Besides, there's enough pride to be felt in simply knowing my hard work is feeding the nation. She says that like she didn't just glow over a stupid digest.
Sheesh.
Unfortunately, some people choose to villainize my business anyways. They say we profitize food, which makes us just as merciless as coastal nations.
What a joke.
I didn't know feeding the country through sustainable farming was such a cynical act. That addition at the end was extremely random. What the heck did I say to spur it on? Did she feel like she had a point to prove? Winona claims her agriculture company is the producer behind most of the food products I eat. She also made a point to tell me that some people dislike her business. A game tournament, huh? Whatever satiates the people here, I guess. Suppose. Seems she's indifferent to the whole thing. Give your opinion. I think the tournament is pretty stupid.
Oh, really?
Is that so? Yeah.
It's simple.
The longer we keep pretending we're all friends, the more people will lower their guard around each other. What if someone decides to take advantage of that?
Honestly?
The possibility is certainly there. If only you could strike a balance, something that distracts people from the killing game, but doesn't encourage blind trust.
Welp.
Oh well, you can't have everything. There's not much else to talk about. Would you like to give Wenona a present? Yes! It doesn't look particularly high quality,
Let me see.
but I think there's something charming about it. I'll accept it for now. Wenona liked your present. Why didn't I listen to that old hag?
Huh?
My clan leader told me not to attend Eden's Garden Academy.
That's...
Really? Really. At the time, I assumed she just didn't want me taking temporary leave again. You take temporary leave a lot?
Come on.
Attending Eden's Garden Academy would have been my second leave of absence in 4 years. That's not a lot. 4 years? Is that how long she's been running the company?
Honestly?
I think that old hag just dislikes my COO.
Come again?
You're what? Chief Operating Officer. He oversees the company while I'm not there. He's also from the clan to the south of mine. That's a problem?
Nope.
But she takes issue with it. How come? Confederacy drama.
Eh?
My clan forms part of the Great Plains Confederacy. Our land runs along the northern border. Sorafin resides in the central north of the country. It makes sense, considering her clothes.
Sheesh.
With the exception of people like my COO, most Confederacy members would just tell you my clan is a wannabe coastal nation. It makes powwow festivals pretty awkward, not that I've been an avid fan of them.
Welp.
Our endorsement of the UTP doesn't help things either.
Damn.
The other clans don't like the UTP? The Confederacy didn't make it, so no.
No.
Oof.
That's a joke. It wasn't much of a joke.
Let me see.
In seriousness, the Confederacy takes issue with the UTP system. They think classing people as either ultimates or non-ultimates does more to divide the nation than unite it.
Shocking.
Of course, the same Confederacy also fell for the Y2K scare.
I know.
Didn't everyone? Not my family, but that's the story for another day.
I wouldn't do that.
The point is, fearing the UGP will cause a civil war is no different than believing a computer virus can end the world. As far as my family and I are concerned, ultimate titles are simply a way to recognize people's achievements. I mean, I don't disagree.
What a joke.
That being said, everyone in the Confederacy can agree the UTP standards have declined over the years.
Hey.
Don't look at me like that. Debaters were one of the original ultimates. What qualified for a debater back then was very different. I thought you were neutral towards debaters.
Now.
There's nothing biased about repeating facts.
Anyway.
So, the catalyst behind all this discourse in the Confederacy is just disagreements over the UTP?
You've got to be kidding me.
There's obviously more to it than that. And that is... In order to meet growing customer demands, my company had to increase their numbers of farms. Most clans in the Confederacy ran farms, so my solution was to simply purchase their farmland. You took ownership of their agricultural businesses?
Huh?
In short, yes. Although their businesses were more akin to non-profit organizations. Non-profit?
Right.
Then are the people who say you profitize food, the same people whose businesses your company absorbed?
Honestly?
Their criticisms fell flat when it was them who agreed to sell. While it's true they agreed to Wenona's deal, could it be possible they felt obligated to sell? Larger businesses killing smaller businesses isn't exactly a new thing, though in this case it's not really killing. The more I hear about Wenona's world, the more alien it becomes to me. Whereas I've spent my life practicing for debate competitions and trying to make my family money, she's running a total monopoly. Despite all the drama that seems to come with wealth like hers, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't envious. Wenona's clan forms part of the Great Plains Confederacy. Unfortunately, her clan's endorsement of the UTP, as well as Wenona's company buying the farmland of other clans, has left a sour taste in the mouths of its members.
Huh?
Where do you live?
Eh?
Along the coast, I'm assuming? Why do you want to know?
What can I say?
Just curious.
Yeah.
Let's see. I live along the coast.
Let me see.
East Coast?
Right.
If that's the case... To my bewilderment, Wenona casually guessed the town I lived in. Oh! What the hell? Have you searched my name before, or something?
Nope.
I could just glean it from the accent. I've always been told I didn't have one. Would you like to give Wenona a present? Yeah.
What can I say?
Thanks for the gift. I'll definitely be using this. Remind me to get you something in the future. Wenona liked your present.
Hi.
What's your family's relationship with your company anyway?
Let me see.
They're my biggest investor.
Come again?
Biggest investor? My clan has always placed a strong focus on entrepreneurship. They've supported me even before I dipped into agriculture. Supported meaning?
Honestly?
Once a member reaches 16, they receive $1.5 million to build their own business. 1.5 million? That's more money than I'll see in my lifetime. Sounds like your clan is pretty wealthy.
Welp.
We own a few casinos here and there. Hold on a second, doesn't that contradict what I've been told before?
That's not it.
Hey, if every member of your clan received $1 million loan at 16, then what's all that stuff Grace said about being a self-made billionaire? Believe me, I did more than just sit on safe investments. I've studied my predecessors extensively, seeing which ones succeeded, which ones failed, which informed the choices I made as a businesswoman.
Not bad.
I respected my clan for starting me off. I acknowledge it would be difficult for me to be where I am without them. But I'm also proud of the fact that I've become the largest fish in the biggest pond, so to speak. I guess that's true. If your clan really is filled with entrepreneurs, then being the best is an achievement in and of itself.
Phew.
Case in point, my agriculture business.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm well aware of it.
That...
Although, now that you bring it up... For all the bragging you do, you've yet to mention how you got your footing in agriculture.
There must be something.
That's pretty weird for somebody like you.
Sheesh.
The story behind it is simple. I started off by selling normal vegetable oil. There were a few fruit pastures up for cheap, so I bought them and started extracting the oil right away. That's it?
Seriously?
Obviously, plain old vegetable oil won't bring anyone from rags to riches. So my oil was advertised to contain special ingredients which could sustain a long and healthy life.
Seriously?
Are you serious? Isn't that lying?
Come on.
Of course not. Nowhere did I actually make straightforward claims about the medicinal qualities of my product.
You think?
You're not even a little bothered that those people actually thought the vegetable oil would help them? All businesses make exaggerated claims about their products. Integrity doesn't sell. I've already shut down that company anyways.
Eh?
Why? I ended up getting sued. No surprises there. It happened when my spokesperson started making claims about my product's ability to ward off cancer.
What a joke.
I had to come up with some pretty clever wording to get out of that one. My lawyers were totally useless that time around. Don't know why I hired them.
Nasty.
In the end, I won the lawsuit, but it was a nightmare for me, my clan, and my tribe. I realized that I need to protect my personal brand while still making a profit. Not to mention, being in court with the prosecution left an impression. I'd imagine. Since then, I've kept a low profile. Being too public will just invite drama. And anyway, private circles are more my style. So she avoids the public spotlight. Is that why I didn't recognize her? The lawsuit too, she must have used her power to sweep it under the rug. Of course, the rules are different when you're rich. The rules are different. And yet, what did she say? Being too public will just invite drama. Was she talking about another lawsuit? Why does it matter if there's another one? Her company's a monolith. A tiny bit of battery won't suddenly make it crumble. She, of all people, should know that. So, what exactly is there to fear about going public? At the age of 16, Wenona embarked on her first business venture, producing and selling vegetable oil. However, the oil was dishonestly advertised as a miracle health food. Eventually, Wenona found herself in the middle of a lawsuit. Although she won the case and likely used her power to sweep it under the rug, Wenona has since distanced herself from the public, citing drama as her reason why.